G'day team! Welcome to Tyro Fitness, where we turn science-based fitness and nutrition into real-world results. We're all about getting you strong, healthy, and feeling your absolute best, cutting through the noise and giving you what actually works. In today's video, we're talking about something many people overlook, not eating enough. It sounds a bit counterintuitive, doesn't it? Especially when so much of the fitness world seems to focus on restriction. But trust me, skimping on fuel is one of the biggest roadblocks you can put in your own way. Your body is an incredible machine, but like any high-performance engine, it needs the right amount and type of fuel to run optimally. We're going to dive deep into how to spot the signs that you might be running on empty. If you've been feeling off lately, tired, moody, or stuck in your fitness journey, this might be the reason. Maybe you're hitting the gym hard but not seeing the gains, or perhaps you're just feeling a bit flat and can't quite put your finger on why. These aren't just random feelings, they're often clear signals from your body. Let's break down the clear signs your body gives when it's not getting the fuel it needs, so you can get back to feeling powerful and energized. Stay tuned. Alright, let's kick things off with the most common culprit: constant fatigue. I'm not talking about that good kind of tired after a massive workout, but that bone-deep exhaustion that lingers. This persistent tiredness is often your body's most straightforward way of telling you it simply doesn't have enough energy to function at its best. And where does that energy come from? You guessed it, the food you eat. When your calorie intake drops too low, your body starts to conserve energy. It's like your internal power grid going into low power mode, dimming the lights on non-essential functions to keep the critical systems running. So if you're finding that coffee is your best mate just to get through the morning, or if an afternoon slump feels more like a total system shutdown, it's time to seriously consider if you're eating enough. Food isn't the enemy. It's the fundamental source of vitality that powers every single thing you do. Next up, let's talk about those sudden mood swings and that prickly irritability. If this sounds familiar, and it's happening more often than not, your eating habits or lack thereof could be a major player. Undereating isn't just a physical drain, it takes a real toll on your emotional well-being too. One of the primary reasons for this emotional roller coaster is unstable blood sugar levels. When you don't eat enough, your blood sugar can take a nosedive. Your brain relies on a steady supply of energy to function correctly. And when that supply becomes erratic, it can directly impact neurotransmitter function. The result? You might find yourself experiencing more frequent mood swings, feeling uncharacteristically anxious, or struggling with a persistent low mood. Ensuring you're eating regular, balanced meals can make a world of difference in stabilizing your blood sugar, and consequently, your mood. Now, for all you fitness enthusiasts out there, this one's a biggie. You're putting in the hours at the gym, you're consistent with your training, but you've hit a wall. Maybe you're actually losing strength, your endurance is tanking, or you're just not seeing any of the progress you've been working so hard for. If your performance is dropping or your muscles feel deflated, your body might be in a catabolic state. When your body isn't getting enough calories, it starts breaking down muscle protein to convert it into glucose for energy. To build muscle, or even just to maintain the muscle mass you have, you need adequate protein and enough overall calories. Working out on an empty tank is like trying to drive a performance car with barely any petrol and expecting it to win a race. Your workouts might feel twice as hard, your recovery will be slower, and the risk of injury can also increase. So if your gym progress has ground to a halt, it's time for an honest look at your nutrition. Here's a sign that might surprise you. Feeling cold all the time, even when everyone else around you seems perfectly comfortable. If you're constantly reaching for a jumper, piling on the blankets, or your hands and feet feel like ice blocks, it might not just be the weather. Your internal thermostat could be on the fritz due to not eating enough. Your body generates heat as a byproduct of metabolism, the process of converting food into energy. When you significantly restrict your calorie intake, your metabolic rate can slow down. Your thyroid gland, which plays a crucial role in regulating metabolism and body temperature, can also be affected by chronic undereating. So if you find yourself constantly battling the cold, it's worth examining your diet. Ensuring you're eating enough calories can help support a healthy metabolic rate and help you feel warmer and more comfortable. Another set of signs that often fly under the radar relates to your physical appearance, specifically your hair, skin, and nails. When you're not consuming enough calories and essential nutrients, your body has to make some tough decisions about where to allocate its limited resources. Your body knows that keeping your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and your brain functioning are top priorities. So when resources are scarce, nutrients are diverted away from these areas and channeled towards supporting those vital organs and functions. The result? You might start noticing some unwelcome changes like thinning hair, dry skin, and brittle nails. These signs are more than just cosmetic concerns. They are often clear indicators that your body is missing out on key vitamins and minerals. Paying attention to these external signals can give you valuable clues about your internal nutritional status. Now, this might seem a bit counterintuitive, but undereating can seriously mess with your sleep. If you're struggling with restlessness, finding it hard to fall asleep, or waking up in the middle of the night feeling wired, your diet could be a contributing factor. One of the main culprits here is unstable blood sugar. If your blood sugar levels drop too low during the night, it can trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are designed to raise your blood sugar but also tell your body to wake up. Your body generally sleeps better when it's properly fueled and feels secure in its energy supply. Addressing potential undereating could be a key piece of the puzzle in unlocking better, more refreshing sleep. Let's talk about cravings. If you find yourself constantly battling intense desires for sweets or junk foods, it's not necessarily a lack of willpower. When you're chronically undereating, your brain goes into overdrive trying to get you to consume any calories fast. This is a primal survival mechanism. Your body doesn't understand your aesthetic goals. It understands energy deficits as a threat. By ensuring you're eating enough satisfying, nutrient-dense foods regularly throughout the day, you can help to stabilize your blood sugar, reduce these intense cravings, and break free from that restrictive binge cycle. Understanding that these intense cravings are often a physiological response to underfueling can be incredibly empowering. So, if a few of these signs have been ringing true for you, don't panic. The good news is you can absolutely take control and start refueling your body the right way. The first step is to get a more accurate idea of your actual daily calorie needs. This isn't about obsessive tracking forever, but understanding your baseline. Your needs depend on your age, sex, weight, height, and activity level. Focus on creating balanced meals that include a good source of lean protein, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Think colorful plates, whole foods, and meals that actually satisfy you. Prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods that provide the vitamins, minerals, and fiber your body needs to thrive. Learn to listen to your body. Hunger, fatigue, and cravings are vital pieces of information. So, there you have it. Some of the key warning signs that you might be undereating. It's clear that not eating enough can quietly sabotage your progress, physically and mentally. Your body needs consistent, quality fuel to operate at its best. If you've been ignoring these signs, now is the time to take action. Fuel your body right, and it will reward you with sustained energy, improved focus, better performance, and long-term results. We hope this has shed some light on a really important topic. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Tyro Fitness for more real, honest fitness advice. Thanks for tuning in, stay strong, eat well, and we'll see you in the next one.